Today, I want to talk about Susan Bogle, a 44-year-old woman killed last Wednesday allegedly at the hands of JDF soldiers in Augustown. Media reports say Bogle was shot inside her home at around 3 o'clock as police and soldiers chased wanted men through the community. The witnesses say the disabled woman was shot 3 times, allegedly by a JDF soldier who was part of a police military operation. So while we are kill up ourselves for Wagwan America, our own people are at the mercy of Jamaican police and soldiers, and it's like nobody not care. We are fixated on the American media coverage of the injustice that is taking place in a foreign. But in Jamaica, if it not affect it directly, it's like we don't care. I am willing to bet that there are quite a few Jamaicans who know the name George Floyd and can probably tell you 1 or 2 things about him by now. Do you know the name Susan Bogle? Who was she? What was her story? Susan Bogle died in the same week when we commemorated the 10th anniversary of the slaughter of more than 70 persons in Tivoli Gardens, for which no one has yet been held accountable. And in just a few days after her death, she has become just another statistic. There's no outrage, there's no outcry for justice, except a few whispers. These statistics of extrajudicial killings keep piling up year after year. In fact, it's so common for police and soldiers kill ordinary Jamaicans, especially poor black people from marginalized communities, that we don't even blink anymore when we see the news. According to the Gleaner, up to May 28 this year, Indicom was investigating at least 18 incidents involving the JDF. At 2020 figures we're talking about, in a pandemic with multiple states of emergencies. For the police, 361 incidents were being investigated by Indicom up to May 15th. So while we clutch pearls when we see what go on in America, for we own a police and soldier have we under heavy manners. And stick up in, only they know say, if the incident happened when the soldier or the police officer is off duty, Indicom have no authority to investigate it. For example, in February, a JDF soldier shot and injured a policeman who was supposedly caught with the soldier's wife at their home in Portmore. Indicom have no authority to investigate that because the soldier was not on duty. Jamaican police have been labeled by multiple human rights organizations as some of the deadliest in the world, killing an average of 140 people every year. Now, I know that because of the high crime rate, we tend to accept that this is what police have to do, contain violence with violence. But was Janice Allen, a 13-year-old girl shot dead at her gate by police in Trenchtown, was she a criminal? What crime did 16-year-old Vanessa Kirkland commit when she was killed while sitting in a parked car at her gate? Why are we so comfortable with this level of state violence? We get hot-headed when we see the unjustified police killings of black men in America playing on our TV screens. Yet we're so calm when Jamaican police and soldiers stop murder innocent people. Now, I am not saying that everyone is innocent enough. What I am saying is when the police and soldiers make mistakes, when they kill innocent people, when they go overboard and take the law into their own hands, they must be held accountable. Susan Bogle was a mother. She was a daughter. I don't know the nature of her disability, but it appears that she was living a normal life with her family who loved her, and that life was unnecessarily cut short. She deserves justice. Her family deserves justice. They need well-thinking Jamaicans to stand behind them in the call for justice to be done. Say her name, Susan Bogle. You need to know her name just like how you know Eric Gardner, Trayvon Martin, and George Floyd. Susan Bogle deserves justice.